Oh, that's right, that's the eye layer. I need this layer. Of course, everyone's being loud the second I put on my microphone. That is great. Some light there. And neck's pretty much done, I guess. Time to move on to that poor arm. That poor arm. Yes, an albinistic character. They're albino, but they're not completely albino. If they were completely albino, they wouldn't have this purple. They'd just be white and pink, but they're not because their design wouldn't be interesting if they were completely albino, and I'm all about interesting designs. Alright, do I have my... Oh, I do. Okay, then. Alright, let's see here. Comes into my room. Yeah, sure, come into my room, why don't you? I'm totally not doing anything. See, if I do the arm, can I just cut it off, like, right here? I can do that. I'm gonna have to figure out how to flatly color that and make it go together, but I can do that. Totally. Let's use my fill tool. Not because I'm not gonna go over every area once more, because not everything covers with the fill tool, but because it's easier. It's like whatever makes your life easier, I guess. No one's gonna judge you for making your life easier by using the tools given to you. Alright, cool. If I find any dots, I'll color them in, but I probably won't. I could do this other arm too. It wouldn't kill me. Sure, let's do the other arm too. Get both front arms done. That'd be great. Getting both of them done and not having to do them later. I mean, I'll still have to work on them later. I've still got shading and lighting and stuff, but get them done now, and I can do the torso next and not this, because the torso, I'm excited for that. Okay, cool. Alpha lock, we're gonna make that brush big, and we're gonna color it gray. Hi. I might not be talking much, and you might not be able to hear me very well. But hello there, JC Animations. Where am I gonna put the splatter marks? We're about to find out, but first let's do a clipping layer because I don't want to mess this up and then have to completely recolor everything gray. Alright, cool. Maybe down here. Cool, and I'll take my brush I made specially for this and color that in. I guess we could go around here too. Oh no. Oh no, that is a no-no. Wait, that's on alpha lock. That is a no-no. I do not take dots. I hate dots. Oh my god, and I colored other lines. Come on. Give me a decent sized brush that isn't ginormous. Alright. That should take care of all the dots, I guess. If I find more, I'll color them in because it's a clipping layer and I can do that. I mean, I could draw a line across the entire canvas and it wouldn't matter on the clipping layer unless I made it a not clipping layer. That's the joy of clipping layers. They make your life easier. Alright, splatter pattern, a brush I made specifically for this. Alright. Oh. You know what? I'm not against using that specifically just to... Okay then, that works. I'm not gonna complain about that, actually. I mean, I can't complain about that. That's epic. That's an epic win. I need my graphite pencil now. Now I've got to do the hard part. Turning this on alpha lock and coloring in all the feathers. The feathers here with the colors are all just these three colors here, blended. It's literally all it is. It's three colors blended together. Each are individually colored though. I individually color the feathers for the most part. At least I try to. I mean, I am sometimes lazy. Sometimes I don't. But like, I'm not lazy right now, so we're gonna color them in all in normally. I don't think I've spent very long on this drawing yet. It's only like 3, maybe 4 hours on it so far. I intend to finish it quickly so I could work on other stuff because I've got other stuff I gotta work on. Because I keep starting new projects that I will finish, because I do finish most of my projects nowadays. I keep starting new ones because I feel like if I don't start them the moment I have the idea to start them, then I'm going to forget to start them later. So I start them and then I have some work that piles up, but I usually finish it all. I started this one like a night before last night, so for the most part it's recent enough. I intend to finish it quickly because I have an idea of what I'm doing. I know where my lighting is going to come from and what I'm going to be doing with this drawing. Just gotta do it. I could easily just talk about the character I'm drawing, but I don't know if anyone wants to hear about the character. Because she's not the best character I have, you know. She's not the best and she's not the nicest either. She's kind of mean. She's kind of a mean character. All the feathers here are colored individually, one by one. Alright. Time to grab my yellow. Or my gold. It's more like it's like a gold. It's definitely a gold. Need this on a higher opacity. I'm not going over that 3 million times just so it shows up as gold. I didn't color in that feather purple enough, so I can't color that in. You see, the reason we have the purple in between is because blue against gold looks muddy. It has a very muddy look to it, and I can't stand it when drawings look muddy. Like, when you're trying to do a fade between green and red, you need to add colors in between the green and red, or else it ends up looking really gross and muddy. It's not that it isn't possible to do a fade between green and red with it looking nice. It's just you need to add colors in between the green and red so it doesn't look muddy, which is why we add the purple in between the blue and gold, because it'll look muddy if I don't. And yellow against purple gives you a pink in the middle, so it's got a really nice fade. Without it looking horribly muddy or something. Which is my best intentions. Ooh, it looks good. Honestly, the more colors a color palette, the better in my case. Otherwise, the more simple a character, the less fun I have drawing it. I mean, that's just for me personally. Like, simpler characters are better for other people, but for me, I just don't have fun drawing my simple characters. With their designs being so simple. Unless they're like really pretty. Unless they're like a really pretty simple design. The simple designs don't work for me sometimes. Most of the time, actually. Not just sometimes. But like, they just don't work out for me, and I don't enjoy doing them most of the time, so I don't make many super simple designs, which that's a wrong on my part, but that's my personal preference. I don't know. Okay. That's like all of the feathers colored in. Now I've got to go over lightly with a blur tool, because I need to lightly blur them. Yeah, lightly blur them. I'm not trying to make it look like anything. I just need to lightly blur them so that it looks smooth. Or for the most part look smooth. I don't need them to look extremely smooth, just kind of smooth. Now we're going to turn alpha lock off for a moment. We're going to bring my blur tool blur level down, and we're going to blur the outskirts. I didn't do this on the top part, which I need to, because this is how the design should go. Just lightly blurred outskirts. It looks better with the end blur. Alright, there we go, lightly blurred outskirts. We can turn alpha lock back on. Add another clipping layer. Now we need my, that doesn't matter, I just need a big brush actually. And now what we're going to do is we're going to color under here, under here, under here, under here, and under here. We're going to do Gaussian blur a couple of times. Yeah, and we're going to bring that down to like 80%. And that gives it that little blurred effects I have given it. Now it's by choice whether I want to add pink tints. That's tints. The pink tints like here, like the pink hue on the feathers. I forgot to add the English for a moment. Yeah, the pink hue. I can also add the white as well because this is actually supposed to be white, but I make it gray because it's supposed to be shiny, so I can't just make it plain white. Otherwise, if I wanted to add shine, then I wouldn't be able to because it wouldn't show up on the white unless I went ahead and did a light purple, but then it would look darker than the white. And there's just too much to consider with it, so I'd rather not think about it. But I add the white afterwards, after I've decided on that. Honestly, I'm gonna tip the edges of these feathers on this arm pink. Because, yes. Not any specific reasoning, just yes. Just because it's the extra detail. It's the extra detail, it's the extra detail, it's the extra detail. Whew. And I'll add some pink here. Because why not? Cool. Turn alpha lock off, go to my blur. This isn't the best option of action for this, but oh well. I don't care. What you gonna do about it? It's like, what you gonna do about it? Nothing. Because you can't do anything about it. It's my drawing. Not yours. Not anyone else's. It is mine. Alright, let's add a folder. We're gonna put all this in a folder real quickly. We're gonna close that folder. Now we're gonna add a layer from here. We're gonna take my white. We're gonna take a hard pen because I can't draw with a soft pen. Because it's too, the outskirts are like too blurry. Okay. Maybe I can like pour paint? No, because I actually don't Actually, maybe I do. I want the leg and the tail. That's about right. We're gonna have to fix some of these areas a little. Like, we're gonna have to really fix this. I think I'm gonna do a layer over most of this anyways, so the spikes will be colored in even if I mess up and color out of my lines a little, so hopefully that'll work out. I think I know what I'm doing. I only think, I don't know, but I think I know what I'm doing. Whew. Coloring around these spikes is a pain. It's a pain in the butt. But I'm still gonna color around them even though I can probably color in them because of how I'm setting up my layers, but oh well. I just won't fix spots I get wrong or miss because I'm too lazy to. Too lazy. Laziness strikes again. Too lazy to do that, so I'm not gonna do it. Sort of. I guess. Fluffy, fluffy, so fluffy, she's so fluffy. Fluffy with feathers at least. Like she's fluffy with feathers, not fur. None of this is fur. She's literally all feathers. No joke. That's her species. They're called dragonoids, I guess. Her name is Zuma. They are quote unquote dragons, but they're like all feathers. Yeah, very, very unique, I know. It's not. You've seen plenty of feathered dragons, I guarantee you. But I made this in like sixth grade, quite a few years ago, so you know what? Oh well, I'm not changing their original concept, which was to be feathered dragons that have abilities based off their colors. For example, she can teleport. She teleports around and bothers people. She's very mean. That's all I can say about her. She's very mean. Not toxic mean, but just mean. Like, she's mean to be mean, and that's partially because she's a dragon, and in my world, dragons are just mean. But, like, at the same time, yeah, she's just, chillin'. She's mean. Mean and chillin'. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, you know what? We're gonna do feathers again. Because when you're doing feathers, there's nothing to go wrong. Nothing can go wrong. We'll do feathers. That's where our feathers will end. We're gonna grab my dotting tool and we're gonna dot grab smaller dots. Alright, cool. Now we can just grab my splatter brush. And because this is like a large area of splattering, I'm gonna give a large brush of splatter. I'm gonna color down here. That's gonna be that. Honestly, the only other places I can guarantee I want to color like this are probably here-ish with some slightly larger splatters. I'm not worried about getting splatter on the underbelly. I was about to say, wait, I'm getting splatter on the underbelly. Then I'm like, oh wait, never mind. I'm not worried about that. Because I have an easy way to fix it. Clipping layers. Clipping layers are the best thing. They're the best. They save lives. Clipping layers save lives. A clipping layer saves someone's life. Ha ha ha. Yeah, it saved this person's life. No cap. Save this person's life, no cap. Ha ha. Over. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know if that's been made clear yet, okay? I have no music playing, no nothing, I just am doing it. Alright, cool, that's all the area of feather. I could go the easy way out and just color this simply, or I could do this the difficult way and I can zoom in and color each feather individually. Difficult way it is. I put effort into my work. I'm not going the lazy way out of this. Which the lazy way would just be make this big brush go over it after I put on Alpha Lock. Go over it on each area. Go over it again and then just add small detail. That's the lazy way out. I'm not taking that though. That is not the kind of person I am. Unfortunately. I refuse to do that. It's wrong in my conscience. So I don't do it. No matter how tempting it is, because like it's tempting because it'd be so much easier than doing what I'm doing now. But I prefer quality over quantity. Well, this character's name is Zuma. Very unique, I know. I made her several years ago. Her name is not unique at all. It's just a name. It's what you call her because I didn't have good names back then. Like, the best I could come up with back then was Octrimpova, which is a made-up word. Don't even bother trying to look it up because it's made up. I made up that name. I can even spell it, but it's kind of spelled how it sounds. Oc, O-C-T, O-C, trim, T-R-I-M, Pova, P-O-V-A. Octrimpova. Although Zuma here is an OG, like, she's one of the old characters. Like, my newer characters are like Amania. Amania is like a newer character, so that's a newer character. She's new, she's not like Zuma here. Zuma's old. She's old character. Not an old fart yet, but she's an old character. The only old fart of a character I have is her mother, which is surprising, surprise, Foley. The name sounds like it's inspired off foil, and I hate it. Oh well. I keep seeing these tiny little dots, and I want to fix them, but at the same time, I know that I will eventually put something there, and you'll never see them again, so I am skipping over them, because if I were to try to fill in every single one, I would never be done with this. No matter how much I wish I could. And believe me, I wish. I wish. I only wish. Funnily enough, whenever I talk about my quote unquote YouTube channel with my brother, he's just like, every 1,000 views you get $1 from YouTube. And I'm just like, what? And he just keeps saying that. I'm just like, maybe if you're monetized, and to get monetized, you need 4,000 watch hours and at least 1,000 subscribers, I think. So he is not necessarily wrong, but he's not right either. Because that only counts when you actually, have subscribers. Or when you're making money off YouTube. There's shit I didn't color in that one feather. That's triggering. Ha 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 ha. Time to color in that one feather. After I turn alpha lock off. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna go back to my brush. And we're gonna go back to this color because I don't trust my color picker. Alright, we're gonna just... Yeah, that works. Definitely logical. But like, he always says things like that. First off, it gets me mad because he's annoying. And then second off, he's right but wrong at the same time. So, yeah, he talks about things like that. Zuma here, sadly, looks like she doesn't look intimidating at all. And she's actually supposed to be a slightly intimidating character, like at least slightly. Like, the most intimidating part about this whole thing is probably just the fact that she has a red slit eye. But that's only because she has albinism. If she didn't have albinism, she might have had maybe green eyes. She might have had green eyes. Although I'm not sure what color her mom's eyes are, nor her dad's. I mean, I know her mom is Foley, and if anything, Foley either has green eyes or maybe like turquoise. Like really pretty turquoise eyes, but I'm not sure about her dad. Like, her dad could have had any color eyes, but we don't talk about her dad. We don't talk about her dad. Because we don't. We just don't. No one talks about her dad for reasons. We don't talk about him. But her mom, yeah, she probably has turquoise eyes. She has red eyes because she's albinistic. Because she's an albino, or like, not fully albino, obviously, otherwise she wouldn't have these colored areas, but like, she does have albinism. Because if she didn't have albinism, her full body would be the color I'm coloring in these colored areas. Or like these colored feathery areas, yeah. If she didn't have albinism, these colored areas would be all over her body. She'd be a really pretty character, to be honest, but, she's got albinism, so, no, she doesn't have all that color. She's just got splotches of that color. I may need to make concept art on what she'd look like if she was not an albino. Honestly, though. It's just funny. Funny, kinda dumb. She doesn't look intimidating at all, yet she would probably, very, very probably beat you in any sort of spar.
Like if you decided to spar with her, she'd beat you. And I mean, that's not. I mean, that at least that's my opinion. She'd probably beat you. Like at least she probably would. Not because she has like any cool powers. Like the only thing she can do is teleport, but because she is good at physical fighting. I don't know. She's sometimes at the disadvantage in a magical fight. Sometimes, but at the same time, what's magic gonna do against someone who can teleport? Unless your magic has aimbot, which your magic doesn't have aimbot, don't even start on that, then you probably won't bear any chance in a magic fight either. And that's why she's interesting, because does she look like what you tell me? She doesn't look intimidating. You see her in the arena and be like, "Ha ha, you look like noob." Um, you've you think you've guessed wrong. Ha ha. Joke's on you. I'm level 90. Yeah. Zuma. The doesn't look intimidating, but definitely would beat you in a spar kind of person. That is great. Mm. Oh yeah, her mom, or quote unquote, she doesn't know who her mom is, but Foley, who is her mom, actually looks like her, but Foley is pretty much the opposite. Foley has gold and dark blue feathers. She has dark blue and gold feathers. That's because their powers are based around what color their feathers are. So Foley actually can make portals and walk through those portals to go places. Zuma can just straight up teleport though. I don't know, straight up teleporting seems better than having to make a portal. She can teleport objects, people. She can teleport pretty much anything. She just has to know where she's gonna teleport them. Like she'd have if she wanted to go to Antarctica or like teleport to Antarctica whenever she wants, then she'd have had to at least gone to Antarctica once. And then would teleport to the general area that she'd once been to when she visited Antarctica. Which I mean that would make sense. How can you teleport somewhere that quote unquote you've never like technically seen or been to? You know, I'm just trying to be logical. Then at the same time, I'm never logical. It's just like when you make a character allergic to the sun, but like they're completely heat resistant, then how are they allergic to the sun? They're allergic to light. Ha 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 ha. I literally have a character who can't go out in the light because they're pretty much allergic to light. But that's not what you can call it because it's not really an allergy to light. It's literally that the fact that the second they enter light, that they're gonna start burning alive because of the light. It's not pleasant. But like, haha, doesn't make sense. Well, oh well, I don't care. Plot armor. What is logical? I don't know. What is logical? You tell me. I can't wait to do lighting on this. After lighting is added, it's just gonna look so good. But I have to finish coloring everything first before I can do lighting, so that sucks. Again, with all these tiny little dots. I'm not filling them in. I'm not gonna do it because it's gonna take too long. I hope no one suddenly starts calling for me and then I have to end this early because I'm being called to do something. Because it's like, almost 3 here. And that's when everyone's doing stuff. Like, it's when Dad's waking up and when everyone's downstairs hollering at us to do stuff. Because, it's when everyone's down and it's when everyone's like, yep, time to work. So I hope that doesn't happen, but if it does, then oh well. I'll probably turn my microphone off if it does. Is that all the feathers? 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 It looks like all the feathers. It looks like all the feathers. I think it's all the feathers. I think that's all the feathers. I think that's all the feathers. I think that's all the feathers. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Stop. I can't be humming jingle bells. Stop it. Oh, wait. Alright. Alpha lock off. Try again with that one. Yeah, that's what we want. Wait, no, I need to blur the ones on the underbelly. The underbelly is going to be covered in a moment. Because the underbelly is pink. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Do 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 do. Alright, and 80%. Great. Now let's do the underbelly. This will go over this stuff. That's how we're going to color it. We do need a flat color though. We'll just kind of start out with a random flat color just so I can color it in. Then we'll color it in pink. I just need a color so I can cover this. Casually tries to use the paint bucket. Yeah, I didn't think that would work anyways. Not that it didn't make it slightly easier, just the fact that I knew it wasn't going to work. Turn this underbelly into like a dark light pink, something like that. We're about to see a little. Alright, time to do the other part of the underbelly. Oh, that's why. Okay, okay. I can't pour that in there. Alright, cool. We need this color. I think their whole underbelly is going to be this color. At least over here on this part. There we go. Now we're just gonna tip everything here white, and we'll be pretty much done with the underbelly. Because I'm not lazy. I'm just fast. That's definitely the word. I'm not lazy. I'm just fast. Haha. I'm not lazy. Just that's how the underbelly looks, and I need to do the fade on the other part of the underbelly. Yes, underbelly. Looks good. I do need to add the splotches of gold on the underbelly, but we'll do that towards after I finish coloring the whole thing. Then I'll add the spikes and underbelly splotches. 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 Wow. I looked at the clock right as it hit 3 o'clock. Coincidence. 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 Alright, let's see here. Folder. I need a folder, that's right. Can I, like, live with this? Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. A lot. A lot. Can I live with this out being clipping? I can. I can adjust that, actually. You know what? Can I, like, just... I can. You know what? That means I'm finishing the rest of the underbelly. Haha, sucks to be you, paint bucket. Is that not working? Why is this not working? Oh! I feel stupid. I had alpha lock on. Of course it's not working. You know, that's kind of alpha lock's job. I can put this under everything, actually. This doesn't need to be over. Oh wait, yes it does actually, never mind. I mean, it could still be in the folder that I was going to put everything in, but I am going to have to actually color in this here, because this is over everything. Unfortunately. So, unfortunately, pour paint tool go bye-bye. I can no longer use pour paint tool to finish the underbelly here. Or paint bucket. I always say pour paint. Why do I say pour paint? Like, because you can just interpret that of me saying, oh, I feel bad for the paint, or the pour paint tool, or the paint bucket tool. Like, what? That's just me, though. That's probably just me being dumb there. That's honestly just me being dumb there. But still. I want that color. Alright, there's the pink. Because for some reason, they've got a completely pink underbelly. Because they're albino, obviously. Lasso that. Alpha lock on for sure. Gaussian blur. We'll use that a few times, make the blur smooth. Great. Now we need my graphite. Graphite pencil. It's great. It's like my favorite tool. Sometimes. Because it's easy to use. plus gives me nice. It's nice. It works. I don't know how delayed the chat is or anything, so I can't. So yeah, I don't know how delayed everything is. Yeah. Okay, cool. Ooh, yeah, she looked pretty. Pretty good. Pretty good. She needs more pink on her body though. Like her body, there's not enough of it. We're gonna just grab this second pink and probably add a bit of pink in there. Just kind of dabble it here. Nah, I'm not afraid to add some. Oh, that's right. I need alpha lock on that. And then after that, I can grab the lighter pink and add detail by adding the lighter pink inside the darker pink. Haha, how to color feathers 101. Just don't. It's how you color feathers. Just don't color feathers. Unless you're really up for putting all the dedication it takes into drawing these things and then coloring them. Don't. Just don't. Take it from me. They're a pain. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, I like how this looks so far. I do. I don't sound enthusiastic, but like, I'm usually not talking for this long. I've been doing a lot of other stuff today. Talked a lot today. Yeah, my voice has just kind of died. And that, now we've got to do one last back leg. This shouldn't be hard. It's a single back leg. How much chaos can it cause? A lot, actually, but that's not the point. What if I just don't bother to add anything on this back leg besides maybe some pink feathers? Yeah, I can do that actually. It's not gonna kill me. We'll just tint it with pink feathers because I'm Yeah, I'm just kind of doing that. We're gonna add the pink. There, we'll call the back leg done, honestly. It doesn't need much more than pink and a bit of white. It really doesn't. That seems good. Okay. I need to fix the underbelly and do the spikes. I also need to add the new colors I'm about to add here to the color palette. So, is that what I'm about to add? That's the color I need. That's right. It's just gonna be flat out gold. Gold and maybe some lighter, like lighter. There we go. And like everything else I've done, I'm using splattering. Yeah, that's what her underbelly would look like if she wasn't albino, but she's albino, so it doesn't matter. Boom. Uh, ha ha ha, I have whole access to this underbelly here. I don't need to worry about getting it anywhere else. Yeah. This goes everywhere. Boom. It's the gold in the underbelly. She's like really colorful for some odd reason, but like we're not going to talk about that. She's really colorful because it makes her interesting. Because I like colorful characters as well. I just like color. I like to color things. Yeah, we'll just kind of tip that gold with that yellow. I don't need to do much more than that, honestly. Like, after that, not really. There we go. Maybe her spikes are all golden, because, yes, she has golden horns and golden spikes. That seems cool. I would totally do that. That sounds like a me thing. I would do that. Let's do that. We're gonna add this on the top layer. We're gonna make them the same gold. Maybe we'll dull it out a little. Like that. Now we need this. How would that look on all the spikes and stuff? No, maybe we'll just use the light yellow. That sounds like a better plan. I'm gonna go back over and fix the color. Or like, I'll try to fix it a few times. We'll see what it looks like towards the end. I don't know, maybe not. Can I like actually First off, I gotta fix all of the just general tips and stuff because the fill tool doesn't get everything. It never does. Learned that the hard way a few times. Yeah, so I've gotta go through and fix all the tiny corners. Yum, detail work. Okay, we gotta check down here, up here, down here, up here, down here, up here. Usually I'd listen to music, but like, you can't listen to music on stream because most of the time it's probably gonna get copyrighted because you don't know what's gonna get copyrighted or not. Most of the time. I mean, there are some you know that won't get copyrighted, but you don't always want to listen to those. Okay, let's see here. I don't know, maybe we could just make them that gold for... I've got an idea. I'm gonna have to add these colors though. We're gonna have to add them. I wonder how she lays on her back with these spikes. Maybe she doesn't. I don't think she can lay on her back. That would hurt. Wouldn't it though? Ooh, yeah. And now, just to be sure, what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish coloring all these. Oh, I have bad network. Out of curiosity, would these all look good blurred together? Maybe we could change the color. Ooh. How would that look? Maybe we could adjust the hue slightly. Something more like that. Increase saturation, decrease lightness. Okay, I can work with that. Now all we gotta do is, and then hue, saturation, lightness. Hi. Hello. 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 Hi there. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm not gonna pronounce your name, I'm sorry. Alright, these three colors. Alright, that is solid. And now we'll go to blur. Wrong thing. We don't want to blur those. That's the color palette. We're gonna blur this. And blur it like 2 times. Now we're gonna go for a clipping layer, and we're gonna go for white, and we're gonna go for... Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you a lot. I need me grab this brush. Yeah. Albinistic character can't have just all white. I have to change this to be white. There we go. Yes, that is. I like this. I don't know. I think I'm gonna make her horns just yellow. She's gonna have yellow horns. I'm I'm not I'm too lazy to do anything better than yellow horns. Yellow horns looks good. Or we could just make them like the oh no, I meant maybe like this purple. Yeah, we'll make them purple. Um no, I do not actually. I'm using the completely free version right now. I do not have premium or anything. I'm a free user because I am poor. Nope. Nope. Poor person here. I don't have money for that stuff. I mean, I do have like how many layers? I only have 35 layers right now, but I guarantee you once this is finished, I'll have at least 50, maybe around 70. The highest amount of layers I've used so far for a drawing has been like almost 210. So this is nothing right now. This is a quick drawing. Like this is supposed to be a fast drawing. So like it's not nearly as many layers as I might usually put into something, but it's still got quite a few layers. Yes, only 35 or 25 or I don't remember the number. That's not a lot for me. Yeah, that's not a lot for me. Not a lot. At least for me, for some people that might be a lot, but for me that's not a lot. Uh, It's really not. I think I'm ready to work on shading. Hello, welcome. Oh, welcome to the stream. Nothing's going on much, I guess. Welcome. Oh, oh boy. I'm gonna start getting messages. Oh boy. Uh, yeah. Not much is going on. Welcome. Oh no. Hi. Welcome to. I don't know how many people are here. Okay. Please don't explode into mush. Please, please don't. I don't want people to explode into mush. Of course. All right. That should be it for the regular coloring, I guess. So now that we have all the regular colors, it's time to move on to lighting. Oh God. Every lighting. I can't. No, please. Please don't. No. Um I, I wish I could help, but I'm not a medic. I have a character that's medic, but I'm not a medic. All right. What do I do? First off, can I? Huh? Wait. Uh, Thank you. Thank you for bringing their brain back. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh, the eye. The eye is all on one layer. Why did I do that? That's the eye shine layer. All right. You know what we need now? need a folder. Actually, I don't need the eye shine to be shown right now. We need a folder, and we're gonna need to put everything in this folder. I wish I could see that shirt. I have respect for that. I respect that. I wish I could see that shirt. I respect that. Ooh, okay. All right. That's everything all on one folder. This is gonna be great. I think first before we start doing line art or like lighting, we should do a background. Um okay. I love Wings of Fire. I am not specifically a Wings of Fire artist. I do draw dragons, but they're not always Wings of Fire. The only current Wings of Fire art I've made on my channel was for a profile picture contest that yeah, that's about it though. And banner contest. But I do like Wings of Fire, and I do Wings of Fire art on occasion, but I'm not into it enough to be doing constant Wings of Fire art. So, I mean, I don't know. I do a lot of art though. There is no doubt that I do a lot of art, whether Wings of Fire or not. Alright, can I make this lower opacity? Yeah, I do Wings of Fire art on occasion though. It's not all the time. So I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. Recently it seems that I've gained a few subscribers and then I've lost a few subscribers as well, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I stopped posting for like 2 days and then suddenly they were like, "Oh, now they're dead." I don't know. I don't care. Like, sucks to be them. I don't know what happened. Probably bots. Because I do get bots. I don't like that mountain. Like this one's going at a surprisingly fast rate. Um, the last drawing I did that was around the same speed. This one took me maybe 8 to 15 hours. Maybe. I can't be sure. My time for how long it takes me to do art is very random because IBIS counts the time you leave your canvas open when you're not actually working on the art. So it's definitely hard to correctly answer that one. Okay. Uh, I like this mountain range better. Can I like switch these sides? And then, yes, I can. That works. I like that. But I can't answer that one directly because I'm not sure. I just know that I make art and sometimes it takes a long time. Sometimes it takes a surprisingly short amount of time considering some pieces take forever. Uh, right now, I'm sketching out what I want for the background so I can draw it. We want a red sunrise here. That's gonna look nice. Off. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, for like several consecutive months straight, I sucked at backgrounds. I couldn't make a background to save my life. But then one day I decided, let's stop and draw just a background instead of a background with a character. and it turned out amazing, and it turns out that I can draw trees, and I don't know why. I don't know why that happened because for several months straight I couldn't draw a background to save my life, and then suddenly I draw a background and it's good. I don't know why, and I personally don't want to question it. All I know is that for some reason I can now draw backgrounds. At least that's what I've been told. I mean, I don't think I can draw backgrounds sometimes, but oh well. I've been told I can draw backgrounds, so I guess I can draw backgrounds. Wait, why am I erasing that? Oh no, why am I erasing that? I just started talking and then I started erasing the background. What? My brain is dead. But yeah, I can't specifically answer how long it takes me to do these pieces because it's always so out of order or random. We're gonna do. How do I do mountain ranges? Do I just. Mountains are so hard to draw. No denying. Alright, we want this straight up. Alright, you know what? No, we're gonna, that is part of the background. We want to draw a few trees. They can't be big trees though, they need to be small. For some reason. Yeah, small. You go for like small trees like that, maybe? Go for like, and then we're gonna take I'm probably gonna hop on to Procreate and use a couple of tree brushes because despite being poor, I bought Procreate because it was cheap. I don't like it though. I like Ibis more than Procreate. This is personally my opinion. I don't. Your opinion can be otherwise, but I don't like Procreate and how it's set up. I like the setup of Ibis a lot better. I can find things easier and I can get to my layers tab a lot easier than on Procreate. So we'll see. Alright. Trees. How I suddenly can draw them. Ah, yes, I'm gonna spend time making a background. How often do I do that? Not often enough. Why does it matter? It really doesn't. It's just how I'm gonna get my lighting. So, this is my light source, meaning everything from the edges around here can be lit. Everything around the edges can be lit. Nothing on the inside though. Pretty much everything outside these white lines can be lit up or have some sort of lighting on them. Something like that. So I'd say everything around outside these white lines can be lit. Like so. Welcome back.
Thanks. It's good to be here.
I didn't even say her name. I have Alex, in my room. I don't know. Aurora Draws is kind of the temporary name for my channel because I'm not sure if it's a good name. It's like, yeah, my name right now is also a placeholder because I don't know. I don't know if there's many other people named Aurora or specifically Aurora or Draws or anything like that, but for some reason I can never find my own channel by looking it up on another alternate YouTube account. Because yes, I have alternate YouTube accounts. Not to post on. Yet. But I don't know. I don't know yet for my name. Because the thing is Aurora is just an old character of mine. She's not really a persona or anything like that. Heck, my profile picture isn't even a picture of her. My profile picture is just a picture of one of my characters that I drew. But Aurora isn't really a persona per se. She's just like the first character I ever made when I started making characters, and I was just like, ooh, Aurora, ha ha, funny. So I'm not entirely sure about my name yet, so I can't give name advice. I'm more of the person who could give you art advice, not name advice. Because I've been doing art for much longer than I've been thinking of channel names. Seriously, I've been doing art longer than I've been thinking of channel names. Obviously, like why wouldn't I? That could be like foreground there, like this could be like above that. Yeah, this could be foreground. Alright, there's a basic idea of what I want for the background. We're gonna make this. This has gotta be the sky. You know what? You wanna know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do my favorite setting, nighttime. I freaking love drawing night settings. Because I'm so good. I love them. Wait, I need a new pen. Let's do this. Yes. Alright. Alright, we're gonna work on that. Alright, we'll do something like that. Something like this. Like that. And then we want an all-out cyan. Yes, I love this nighttime color scheme. Hold on, I need alpha lock on. Alright, frosted glass, frosted glass. Oh yeah, this is my blending method. Because getting smooth blends isn't always easy, so what I do is I kind of use frosted glass in Ibis, then I use Gaussian blur, then I use frosted glass again until I get the um the blur or the fade as smooth as I really want it to be. It really helps. Works quite well. 10 out of 10 have been using it a lot. Alright, time to get rid of my character line art for a little while. Alright, time to work on the background. You know what color we're making in the grass? Dark teal. Or maybe like a dark blue instead. Or like cyan. Because me personally, normal grass is a no-no. Like, who draws normal grass? Not me. I'm kidding. Normal grass is fine. I love normal grass, but for this particular drawing, we're not doing it. Alright, Fly. I'll call you Fly. I'm seeing it, I promise. I promise I'm seeing it. The only issue is you're on a very small streamer's YouTube, so I doubt many other people are seeing it. I promise I'm seeing it. I get all the notifications. Like, I have, like, no one who comes to these streams. I have, like, maybe 1 or 2 people who ever see it. So. And I mean, I'm partially only streaming because I was kind of bored. But then I remembered no one ever comes to my streams, so, there's no point to it. Yeah, but no one comes to these streams very often, so I can't guarantee you anyone's actually seeing it. It's just me. My FBI agent got so annoyed with my talking that they left me, so I mean, I'm either just, eating, sleeping, or messaging my friends about how my FBI agent got sick of me. I don't sleep. Sleep is for the weak. That's my motto. I don't sleep. At least I don't sleep enough. I mean, I do sleep, but not enough. I'm either up all night playing games or drawing or texting. That's actually pretty much all I do anyways, so that's not a surprise. I mean, I could easily stream all night, but I would have no microphone because I can't talk at night. Otherwise, I'll be heard. I'll get in trouble for being up because yeah. Ooh, this honestly is looking great. Alright, here's another layer. Yo, listen up. Here's a story. Ooh, yeah. Alright, there's this. All day, no, I don't every Jesus just well like. Honestly, for me, especially in like real real life. It's more of like I talk to people because I'm lonely, not because I want to be social. But like at the same time, I don't talk to like anyone because as far as I'm concerned, no one likes me. Um, on YouTube, I mean, or like, anywhere social media, I kind of just lay back in the crowd. I'll leave a comment or something, but I'm not like extremely social all the time. Unless you are commonly interacting with me, then like I don't really do much. I respond to most comments and then I kind of move on with my day and continue to draw. So it's a bit of an interesting, odd story sometimes. It's whatever happens is whatever happens. There's not much more to it. I've got to draw trees. I'm not excited to draw these trees. I need my dip pen to draw trees. Like, don't get me wrong. I love interacting with some people who kind of leave comments, but so the one person who leaves a comment once and then never comments again, I don't know what they're expecting because I can only interact with people who leave comments or have the same social media as I have, which I don't have commonly used social medias, so it's a game to play. That's for sure. Uh, Interesting. It's a little confusing. Your story's a little confusing, but okay. Do you want to hear a story? I've got a doozy of a story that I tell a lot of people. Okay. So, um, where do I start? I have this friend. Let's call her Nutella. We're gonna call her Nutella. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm buffering. I can't help that. My internet's not great, but I have this friend. Let's call her Nutella. She's my best friend. We, oddly enough, actually met as online friends on a game called Roblox. You've probably heard of it. It's a very popular game. I don't play it anymore. Not a lot, anyways. But oddly enough, during this time, I lived in a place called Tennessee. We played Roblox together. We were good friends and all, but I had to move from Tennessee, so I ended up moving from Tennessee at the time and losing all my friends, and I came to where I currently am at and went to a new school, which I'm currently leaving because I'm moving grades and moving out of the school. But we ended up meeting a couple weeks after I moved into the new school. It was halfway through the 6th grade year, and I saw her sitting at a table across from me at lunch reading Wings of Fire, actually. And I decided, hey, she's reading a book I like, let me talk to her. So I talked to her. We found out we had similar interests, both like drawing, etc., etc. Exchanged Roblox usernames. It turns out me and her, before meeting here, had been friends on Roblox since 4th grade. So we were in 6th grade, so 4th, 5, 6. We're still friends to this day, and I'm going to high school, so 6th, 7th, and 8th. And we're going to high school, so it'll have been 5 years we've been friends, and all because we met online, and I saw her reading a book at a lunch table that I liked. It's not often you meet an online friend, coincidentally, like that, so it's an interesting story that I tell people. And it's completely true because, I mean, if I had her here now, I could even grab proof, but she just left recently, so she's not here anymore. She went back home. We had a sleepover and stuff. But we met originally online, and then I moved in the middle of my 6th grade year, moved here, and we met because I saw her reading a book at a lunch table and decided, hey, let me talk to her. Funnily enough, if she wasn't reading that book, I don't know if we would have met each other, because the odds were is just, hey, that person's reading a book. I like Wings of Fire. Let me go talk to her. Sure, I might have talked to her eventually after seeing her drawing at lunch, but again, the odds are very against us when it comes to things like that happening. So ever since that day, I've kind of considered myself lucky because she's my closest friend to this day. I adore her. She's my closest friend. I would spend my life with that lady. She's the best person on this world right now to me. I love everyone else, but she is the best. I the best person, hands down. She is so nice. And we're both interested in art, so it's a win-win. Both the way we met and just in general interests and things like that. Yeah, it's kind of my story. I didn't really go into detail because I kind of ramble when I go into detail. I ramble a lot. I talk a lot. And that's because I have so much to say and I never have anyone to say it to, so sucks to be me. But, yep, that's kind of our story that happened. Was a great day. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. I had some friends in Tennessee where I used to live before I moved to where I am now. I don't have much contact with them anymore either. It just kind of happens over time. You lose contact with people because sometimes keeping contact is not an easy thing to do. It just kind of happens. I'm glad she's getting better. It's very unfortunate to have even caught COVID in the first place, but I'm glad she's getting better. So yeah, I'm glad she's getting better. I'm still sad she caught COVID. COVID sucks. I can't say if I've had it or not because if I have had it, then I didn't get it really bad like some people have, which I'm fortunate for. I never got it really bad if I did get it. So if I did get it, I never got it bad enough to have to go anywhere for it. Just kind of sat around at home. Heck, if I did get it, I never knew I got it. I probably was a carrier of it at least once. I know my family's probably had it at least once, but we don't. My family hasn't gone through any super bad cases with it, so I can't relate, unfortunately, because if our family has had COVID, then it wasn't bad enough to be noteworthy of. We never got it bad in this family. Which I find sad because some people got it really bad and I feel really bad for them. Thing is like, you probably got it because someone else in your family got it. You see, COVID seems to be different for everyone right now. The people who get COVID don't always get it super bad, nor do they always get it like super good either. You still get sick and stuff, but it's not everyone gets it bad enough to have to go to the hospitals. You see, a lot of people seem to be making a really big deal out of COVID because it's not everyone who goes to the hospitals, but the people who do are, it's not as bad as people online seem to portray it as for like the majority of people. Like, yes, a lot of people do get really sick, and yes, people have died from it, but a lot of people get it and are for the most part completely fine. Maybe they get like sick for a few days, but a lot of people, it just seems to be very exaggerated sometimes on what happens when you get COVID, because it's not bad for everyone. Like, it's not super bad for everyone. It's just a lot of people. I think I'm being called.